Tuesday. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jacksonville Jaguars taking on MADDEN and the Indianapolis Colts.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. These two teams, division rivals, of course, and you remember back to Week 18 last year, although Colts fans don't want to remember back to Week 18 last year. The Colts needed a win, and the Jags, they were kind of looking ahead to 2022, but the two-win Jags came out of the Shockers. Kept Indianapolis home for the playoffs. Fourth down. Scrimmage. That's fully Fatukasi into the backfield with ease and making the stick for a loss. On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No,
not at all.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Completes it. That's an Ingram. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first and 10, Robinson.
to get in sync with their offensive line so they can read the blocks properly and they can execute. I expect them to get a minimum of 10 carries in this.
Looking in zone for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Lawrence will throw. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, this defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Flush to his right. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. The pass pulled in by Jones. What a catch. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. To throw is Ryan. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's able to get this out past the 40.
And Mark, 2021 is the season Jonathan Taylor arrived as one of the best backs in the NFL. He became the first Colt to ever win the running back triple crown, leading the league in carries, yards, and touchdowns. He didn't stop there, also leading in first downs, runs of 20-plus yards, and he had the longest run of the NFL season.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dwayne Smoot, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Ryan. And a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and they'll work this down inside the 30. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he is going to have a Colts first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. To throw again is Ryan. Touchdown Colts! Kiki QT, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive, get the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Trying to shake off the sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. A punt of 46, a return of 5.
And they will take over first and 10. The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They gave it a shot with the deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout.
They might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that, there was a little close there quickly at the end. So from the 36 now, first and 10. This looks like a free play for Ryan.
Slant pass hauled in by Campbell.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up to try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
On second down, it's Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Dwayne Smoot getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
The coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and have that what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll just get rid of it. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. They don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Robinson up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence to throw. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell.
And he gets to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now from Colts territory, here's to 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
10 more there and another first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Screen play, here's Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he is going to have a Jags first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try now for Santoso.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Ryan.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Now it's Ryan.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Throwing now, Lawrence.
He's going to let it fly. Elite man.
Shout about, stop. First and goal. Was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grow that great.
Because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football. And this one.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly looking for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jags, it's a win here, their home opener, as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Colts,